Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Once Greg Young, and I'm coming to you live one more time from Fairplay, Colorado. And I want to talk about the subject. People don't care; they know how much you care. The reason why I'm talking about this subject this morning is because a lot of people brag about what they have and how smart they are and everything that they know and what they have and all those different things. But the thing, you can have $1 million, $1 trillion, or whatever, but you have to realize that when you brag and you boast about what and how you're living in your life, people don't care because, and the reason why they don't care about that because you're just bragging about what you have, but in a sense, you're not doing nothing to help them in no kind of way. You're not saying that okay, I have this going on, but if you're willing to invest in yourself, I can with this and that. When you're just going around and you're being what you have and what you can accomplish and what you can do, people don't care. They really don't. Because the thing is, people care about what you have and what you're willing to do to help them get to the next level in life, no matter what you're willing to do, what you have, what type of advice do you have that you can give them that can get them to the next level in life? What people care. People care about what do you have to where you can help them out, financially get to this level. People care about what advice can you give them in order to get to where they need. But they don't care about what you have. They just, when you boast about what you have, it's irrelevant to people because people don't know because material things are nothing. Material things go. But people care, they don't care about what you have until they know what you care. When they know you care deep down in your heart and you care and you're trying to help this particular person do something or get to the next level or you're giving this person encouraging words, now they care about you care about them. They don't care what you know and they don't care about what you have. They just really don't because it's irrelevant to them, anything to benefit them. People care about how much you care about them and their lifestyle and the lifestyle that they're living and see if you have to try to help them out of a certain situation that they may find themselves in, any type of financial or whatever the case may be. And that's why, I say people care about what you know until they know how much you care. And that's the true statement. If people know you care about them, then you telling them what you know, your knowledge, and what you have, because it's not helping them in no kind of way for you to tell people how much you know when you're not trying to help nobody with that knowledge you have. It's one thing to have knowledge and not apply, but then it's another thing to have knowledge and apply it what you know. And that's when people care, when they know how much you care about their social well-being. They care about what you know when they know how much you care. But they don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care. And then and the thing is, what I'm saying within this morning life wake up to you is, when you tell people about this and you got knowledge of this and you got knowledge of that, and you're just being boisterous, you're talking, and you're not offering them no where they can get that same you have, or they make that same opportunity that you have that's making you money, but all you're doing is just bragging about what you know and what you have, and people don't care because it's irrelevant because you're not doing nothing to benefit them, help them get to them. So that's why people don't care about how you know until they know how much you care, and that's very so around telling people always remember. They want to know how much you care. They don't care about how much you want to know how much you care. And the reason why they want to know how much you care is because of the fact how much you care so you can do something to help them in their situation that they're in. Because when you go go around and you got a whole lot of knowledge, you can have as much knowledge as you can have as much knowledge and as many degrees as a thermometer. But if you just set up and be boisterous and boast about it and what you know, and you're not trying to go out there and help no, show them how much you care about where they are in life and where their financial situations in life or their physical state in life is, and you're knowing that you care about where they are. What you know is irrelevant because you're not doing nothing to them. And the same morning, Lisa, thanks for stopping by, and and you not doing anything to help them. So therefore, you got to know when they know that you care and they know that you're sincere and you're trying them with knowledge that you know, then now they care because they know that you're caring about them and you're caring about me, and you're not just boasting about what you know and not trying to apply and help somebody. They don't care about what until they know how much you care. When they know how much you care, then they care about what you know because what you know can help them because you care enough to help them in certain situations within what you know. But if you're just bragging about what you know, how smart you are, you're not applying that to help nobody or to make somebody else's life better life or better status in life, then they don't care about what you know because you don't care about them. They want to know how you care. That's what they care about. People care about how much you care about them. How much are you willing to give them that advice that they need to where they can get to the next level in life? Or how willing are you to give them that advice to where you can help them out to get to where you are in life? You know, but you're just bragging around, just being boisterous about what you know and how smart you are and what you have. People don't care. Like I said, people don't care about what you have. Is when we go around talking what we have and all different things to do nothing to help nobody with what we have and show them that we care enough to help them, then there's no point in us just bragging about what we have. Because if it's not beneficial to nobody, then it's irrelevant. They care about how much you care about them, how much you want whatever you have to offer them within what you know that can get to the next level. Or what advice do you have within the things that you went through down through that you went through? Because the thing is, people care how much you care about them. So when you can give them an encouraging word on how to get through something when they're going through something, and you care enough to show them how you got through it when you had to conquer it. Now people care. You know, people don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care, and that's what you have to realize is that that's just the way people are. People, you know, people are have different types of moods and different, you know, levels of knowledge or whatever the case may be. But one thing people don't care about how much you know until you know how much till they know how much you care. And that's just a fact. If you're running around what you have and you're not trying to help nobody do nothing, I want to hear how much you care. What can you do to them get to the next level life to where they want to be? How much do you care to help them get there? You know, that's what they care about. How much do you care? And that's why you have to show people how much you care and how much you want to help them get to the next level. And don't be bragging and boasting about what you have. You know, it's good to have things and it's good to be financially stable. But if you have something that you can offer someone else to help them get to the next level in life, don't boast about it. Don't brag about it. Show them how much you care and help them if that's what they where they want to be. Because when people set up and be puffed up and they got all this and they got all this money and they got all these things going and all these material things and these cars and they got all this knowledge, people don't want to hear that. That's not benefiting them in no kind of way. If you're saying something about, you know what, I learned how to trade and I can do this and in a certain amount of time and I can show you and I can. That's when people care. They care about how much you care about them. If they don't know how much you care about them, until you try to help them, until you show that you care about them instead of just bragging and boasting about what you have and what you know. It's good to have knowledge and know how to do things and know how to get ahead in life, but you got to realize when you start to get ahead and you start to find something that financially you're making money, you got to care enough to go help and show that to people and help people and give them this opportunity that you had for you. That's when people know how much you care, what you're trying to do to help them. But like I said, people don't care about how much you know how much you care is irrelevant because you're not doing nothing to help nobody get to the next level. So that's what we need to realize, and that's what I'm saying within this morning life wake up. Don't run around bragging what you know and the knowledge you have and things that you have in life, not willing someone else. If you're not willing to care or show someone that you care, that may be in a situation looking for something that could change their life. You know, it's one thing, and don't care about you being and living the life that you want and having the financial freedom that you deserve. But you cannot until you care. That's why I say people don't care about what you know until they know how much you care. I care about you. I'm here to help what you want to do to accomplish, but you got to know that I care. I'm not just one of those people that brag about what I have and what I know and not willing to share. I'm willing to share anything that I have going on in my life actually to anybody that is willing to sit down and listen. I care about well-being. I care about people being able to live that they want to live and not be living a life that they just chose to live or that they just settle because of the simple fact that, you know, they don't have nothing else to do or that they don't have nothing else to do or they believe in them. That's what they've been doing in their whole entire life. And they don't like change. They don't want change for change. They get comfortable. But like I said, people don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care. So when you find a person that's in a situation and they're comfortable, you know, try to let them know how much you care and say, hey, you know what? I know you've been working this job for a long time, but I just want to let me ask you a question. Do you keep your income options open, and would you be, you know, take classes to learn how to trading a platform, and then you do that. Now they'll say, well, you know what? That sounds very, very interesting, but that's showing that you care for that person when you're willing to let them know or help them on what you know. That's why I don't care about what you know until they know how much you care. And they only know how much you care, you're willing the knowledge that you have with to help them get to the level. You know, then people don't, because it can help them, because all you do is you have, you know, you know, about how much, they know how much you care. And you just have to realize that, because, and like I said, for my internet keep going out, but I'm here in the mountains in Fairplay, Colorado. It's like storming like crazy and snowing, and got really bad signal. But I'm gonna try to get this across to you. You know, just know that, you know, I'm in a position of where I have no control over. But like I said, when I'm getting back to when I say people don't care how much you know, how much you care, and that's a true statement, because you should, we should always, as individuals, as people, to where we can help someone. You know, we can, if it's nothing but advice, you know, let them know you care enough to give them some advice. You know, because they now they know you care. So now they care about what you know, because they know you care. But people don't care what you know until they know how much you care. So that's why you have to understand that in life, always be to give people, to give someone some advice that is valuable. You have to always be willing to help someone that is in need. Now people know how much you care. They know how much, you know, you want to help them. But if you're just going around bragging about what you have, people don't care. They really don't. And that's just a known fact. And, you know, and I say over again, because I've learned throughout my life that from certain way that's puffed up, and they talk about how much they got, and their ego is way bigger than their brain. People like that, people don't want to be around, because a person like that that has a high ego, and they think they know got it all, and they boast about what they got and all that. People don't care. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that, because that person is not doing to help anyone else. It's only boasting and bragging about what it has itself, and that's doing no good for nobody. That's not making nobody else the next up in life, and even bragging and boasting about what they have. And people do not care about what you know you have until they know how much you care, and you need that. So I challenge you today, if you're one of them people that's been going around and about, well, you know, try to take that knowledge of what you know and what you have, and reach out to some more people and show them how much you care, and start doing things to help them. You know, start giving them advice, or start showing them ways that they can create a better lifestyle than what they're living. And now people care, because they know how much you care. They care about how much you know, because the things that you know is what you know. But people don't care, because it's irrelevant to them. You know, if somebody comes up to me and tells me, well, you know what, Greg, I know for a fact that, you know, I'm gonna make $1 million this year. They're going on here, down this line, down that line. I know I'm gonna make $1 million this year. But that $1 million that you're gonna make this year is irrelevant to me, because guess what? The $1 million is not gonna help me in no kind of way, and you have not shown type of, of, of interest within helping me in any kind of way because how you gonna make $1 million to me? I don't care because you didn't show me how much you care about me. That's what I'm saying this morning when I say people don't how much you know until they know how much you care. You can sit down and tell them everything that you got going and how you're making your money and all your residual income and things coming in, but they're not going to give you what you're looking for because you're not showing how much you care. Now, if you sit down with somebody and your conversation is like this, say, hey, Greg, man, look, man, you know what? I'm going to make $1 million. I got A, B, C, and D invested in these right here. Now let me tell you something, Greg. You can guess and you can make $1 million as well this year. So now people care about that because he just shown that individual just shown me how much they care about me by telling me how they gonna make this $1 million. That's why I say people don't care about how much you know until they care what you have. Always remember one thing: people don't care know they know how much you care. Because if you're bragging about what you have, people don't care. But if you're willing to help and show them how they can get what you have, they care. And even if they don't care, and even if they're not interested, it's just that you showed that you cared about them. And now that's going to make that person have a better outlook on you. But if you show that you don't run bragging and boasting about what you have, people don't want to hear that. They just don't. People do not want to hear that. People want to hear how much you can do to help them. And what advice can you give to help them? Because what you know happened to them. So I'm just saying to you this morning in the morning lockups is no matter you're going through in life, always remember this phrase. People don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care. And show how much you care and how much you're willing to help them and help them get to the next level in life or help them mentally, physically, financially, whatever. You know, a person could be going through a situation to where they stop. And if they know that you're there enough to give them on how they can get away from that stress, then they don't care about anything else you know. They really don't. You could be going through a time in life to where they go financial struggles. And you're doing is sitting around talking about how much money you're making and how you're making it, but you never know this person is going through financial struggles, but you're not once offering how you're making. You sitting up bragging and boasting about how much money you have in your bank account, how much knowledge you. If you're not trying to help them get level or show them they can get out of that financial situation that they're going through, that financial bind, you know that you know how to get out of it, but you're not showing them, they don't care. But now if you go to them and say, you know what, I mean, I know things is going on, and I know you got furlough, but let me just tell you this. You invested in A, B, C, and D, and now it's bringing me C, D, and E. Okay, now you do that, and then you show them how you invested in C and D and how bringing you C, D, and E. Now they care because you knew that they was in a financial bind and they were struggling, and you reached out to them, told how much you cared about their situation. That's what people about. How much you care about them. They don't care about what. That's why you have to understand what I'm saying in my morning life wake ups this morning is people don't care what you know until they know how much you care. That's a fact. You know, you can You can just live and learn, live life and learn, and somewhere down the life, somewhere down in life, you're gonna experience that. You're gonna experience somebody come up to you and they're gonna be bragging about what they know, what they got, like this. You're gonna be listening. They in a conversation. All you thinking in your mind is this person is what he knows, but not once has he offered to help me. Ask me how's things going on with me. That showed me he only cares about himself and what he know and what he have. So I don't care. I don't care about what you know until they know how you care. Now if this person would have came up to me and he would have said, "Well, hey Greg, good morning. How you doing today, sir? How's it going? I'm doing pretty well. This thing going on that I invested in, and it's bring me residual income. And hey man, I don't know. I'm just gonna shoot this question I ask you. I don't know if you keep your income options open or not, but if you're willing to learn how I'm making this money, I can show you. I can teach you. Now, you came at me with a conversation of how much you care about me because you're concerned. And then you're showing me. Now, I care because I know how much you care about me. But if you would have just came and you ain't trying to show me how you make it, what you fit me. And that's what that is, the known fact that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And that's just the truth. That's just a true statement. And like I say, this would challenge you all to go out and show someone how much you care and stop telling them about what you know and what you have and show them how much you care and see what you to create change in their life. Ask questions. See if it's you never know what's happening in a person's life until you learn how to communicate and show them how much and strike up a general conversation with them because you don't know. You don't know what people's through. But if you always stuck on yourself and stuck on what you know, you're not showing how much about other people. They don't care about what you know. They don't care about what you have because what you have is irrelevant because it's not doing anything to help them. So this morning, my morning life wake up, I just pray and hope that resonates with you. You get the understanding of people don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care. And if you don't show them that you care, they don't care. They don't care about what you know. It's irrelevant. It doesn't benefit them. When you go around bragging about the knowledge you have and what you want on in your life and the money you make in this, but you're not one way to show nobody how they can get that money or show how much you care about that person to where you can help them get that money, it's irrelevant. They don't care. They just don't care. And that's why I'm saying this morning in my morning life wake ups, and you need to understand that people don't care about how much you know you care. So I challenge you this week. I don't know what's on, but I challenge you to go out there and show them how much. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a kind word. It can just be some advice in a situation. You could find someone in a certain situation and it just give them some advice. But you have to show how much you care in order for people to care about you because they don't know until they know how much you care. So you have to realize that. So if you're one of these people out here that's going around and bragging and boasting what you got, people don't care. So you need to stop doing it. Stop bragging and boasting about what you got and show somebody how much you care. Show people how much you care. Show people how much you want to help them get to the next level in life to where they want to be because they don't care about what you know until they know what you care. I got a call to action, powered by ZenseMakesSense.com, and it's my new product. It's my skin tech product, and it's totally like an invisible glove, because what you take it, look it in your hands, you rub it in real nice. It might be a little sticky at the first when you rub it in, but once it dries, it makes your skin so to where throughout that whole, your hands doesn't get ashy. Your hands doesn't feel like they're cracking. You know how when you use a lotion and your hands crack afterwards? My new product, Skin Tech, does not do that. And it gives you up to 4 hours of protection. You know, and the good thing about this is the 4 hours protection is when you wash your hands and you use my Skin Tech product, it doesn't even rub off. It doesn't rub off. It stays on your hands for 4 hours, and then another 4 hours you go apply 4 more hours. But the good, awesome thing about my Skin Tech is that it, it kills viruses, it kills bacteria, you know, and so it keeps you safe when you go places, and you know, like when you have to, you know, open the door with your feet and you don't want to touch it with your hand. With my Skin Tech product, you don't do that. You can put it on your hand, last up to 4 hours. You can thank you for stopping by my live morning, this morning. And I just want to say thank each and every one of you, and God bless you and have a good day. But I just want to say, ZenseMakesSense.com, pre-order your Skin Tech now, because like a product, industrial factory, it's an awesome product because you can put it on your hands 4 hours before you go to work. You set your time another 4 hours. Now you're protected all throughout the day with this awesome product called Skin Tech. So if you're interested, just make sense.com. Click the link below. And then again, I apologize for all the technical difficulties, but I'm up here in the mountains going like crazy, and I believe I'm snowed in today. I don't think I'm gonna be able to come from Fairplay, Colorado, and I just want to tell every one of you all, have Drive safe on